Top 10 things we learned in the new Bleach Rebirth the Soul story mode gameplay. Premiere dropped for February 13th, and in that premiere, we got some more details pertaining to Bleach Rebirth the Souls. The first detail we learned is that story mode, as we previously learned, is broken down into chapters, and chapters have episodes. However, there was this misconception that there were 130 plus chapters in this game. What is being stated is simply there are 130 plus episodes. Soul Society is marked as chapter 2. The second detail we learned is that story mode has paths, and these paths are very reminiscent to Supersonic Warriors 2, Raging Blast 2. There might be conditions that have to be met to unlock some of these alternate paths. Even if they are just naturally unlocked, you likely would have to go back and play a mission again in order to unlock that other path. In the gameplay shown, we see also that depending on how fast you complete a battle, you get more soul points. This could add on to the objective based thing where if you do a certain thing in battle or you do something fast enough, it might unlock that other path. The third detail we learned in this is that secret story is stated to be around the same size as story mode, and that characters each have 3 secret stories on average. Assuming that every character has about 3 stories on average, this can give us a predictable idea of how big the roster size is. The fourth detail is that story mode will have 3 difficulties: casual, standard, and extreme. The voice actor for Ichigo is struggling on standard. He even showed that we can change the control type, but you have to go to the options. You can't do it in story mode, which is odd. It should be an option to change the battle option from standard to professional or pro. The fifth detail we learned is that White's gameplay. Yes, he's finally shown, but he might be a skin. We do see a unique Kiko move called Deadly Darts. White plays about the same as Ichigo. He uses the same type of flash attacks. He uses that same charge. He uses the same basic attack string. If this ain't a skin for Ichigo and he's a standalone player, I would be kind of disappointed. So I'm wagering that this is a story mode only thing. However, there's still a case to be argued that White could be in the game, as White does appear 2 more times in the series. His rematch with Ichigo and when he merges with Tenza Zangetsu, but we're gonna have to wait and see. There's more people now are gonna argue that White is a costume in essence. The sixth detail we learned is that story mode is more accurate than we gave credit for. Ichigo is actually using a regular Zanpakuto sword when he's fighting against White. Story for Bleach has Ichigo use a regular Zanpakuto, as Zangetsu is testing Ichigo to see if he deserves to use the Zangetsu blade. The seventh detail is that we are given a second look at Kenpachi's gameplay. The first time we saw his gameplay was his trailer reveal. While I'm not a fan of Kenpachi's playstyle, he does look strong, and I think he's going to be a threat when it comes to this game. The eighth detail we learn is that Yachiru appears in this game. This opens up the door for other characters possibly appearing, such as Wonderwise, other Arrancar, though I am not arguing that these characters are playable. The ninth detail is that Hinata and Ganju are directly mentioned in one of the episode details for Chapter 2 Soul Society. I took my phone, used Google Translate to get a rough idea of what these descriptions said. I had to go frame by frame just so I can read these things. Them being models in the game, why would they be directly mentioned and then they never appear? The 10th detail, Kai and Shiba is also mentioned in one of the episode descriptions. Rukia having a flashback, and probably we'll see the instance of what happened and how Kaien was killed. Essentially, this opens up the door. Maybe we see Kai and Shiba later during the Arrancar arc, who turns out to be the 9th Espada, who then makes use of his Zanpakuto. I ain't gonna lie, if Kaien ain't playable in this game, I don't know. But that's going to be the top 10 details we learned in the new Bleach Rebirth the Souls story mode gameplay. I'm Akai-san. If you want to keep up with more Bleach Rebirth the Souls, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.